Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be showing you how I put these press-on nails together into their little packaging. So if you're interested, keep watching. Thank you. So like I said, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do the card part. If you don't want to watch this, go ahead and skip a little bit further ahead. These are the sheets that I like to use because I do have a Cricut, so it's a 12 by 12. So these sheets are perfect. I got these at Michael's, I think on sale for like 3 of these for like 10 bucks or something, but normally they're like 7 or 8. So just once in a while they have a really good sale. So you go into Cricut design, get in there. I chose to do a square and I made it a little bit bigger to a 5.7, and then I put thank you. I did 5.7 because the mat is 12 by 12, and so I thought that way I can fit 2 across and 2 down. So just it unfortunately it doesn't have a way to like make you see whether or not your writing is right in the middle, like aligned, perfectly aligned. But I just kind of eyeballed it. So this part I am slicing it. That's what it's called. I didn't zoom in, so if you want to know how to slice with your Cricut, just go ahead and type that into YouTube, how to slice your image. And it makes it so that they will actually cut out those words. So I duplicated it and then I put make it just so that I can see whether or not it was going to be on the same mat. And as you can see, there's just one and then one on a different mat. So that means I have to go a little bit smaller. So I changed the dimensions and I put 5.6 and then click make. And boom. So if 2 can fit going across, then I know that 2 it'll fit 4 because they're perfect squares. So you don't need to be all fancy and put it in order or whatever. Cricut will automatically try to fit it the best it can. So go ahead and turn on your machine. I have the Explorer Air 2. I really wish I would have gone the Maker, but that's really expensive. And anyways, I like to use the green one. It's a standard grip, and I think that's really good for like cardstock. Just make sure you, depending on what kind of material you're using, you will change your settings to that. So I have it in between like a light cardstock and whatever the other cardstock is. But yeah, so go ahead and just, fix your settings accordingly, because if not, then it's not going to cut all the way. Or if you cut too deep, it's going to cut into your mat. So now it's just like a little bit of waiting game. I put fast mode because the words in the images that I have, which is a square, I don't feel like that's too intricate. So I put fast mode. So it's going to try to go as fast as not as fast as it can, but it's going to go a lot faster than what it would do if you don't click on fast mode. So for this one will obviously have 4, and I have a mounting tape, and it's really wide, so I ended up cutting it, like the length that I wanted, and then cutting them in half again. So those are the 2 strips that I'm going to use, and that is enough to mount the full size of your of the nails. So here, this is like really satisfying. It's awesome when you can get just a little bit, like, just so like you didn't waste that much paper, it's really satisfying to have that. Like, it's almost a goal of mine to like be barely wasting anything. So then you peel it. If it's a good sticky mat, your words will stick onto the mat, and then when you pull it, it'll be fine. So you put your mounting tape, you kind of eyeball it, but make sure that you give enough space between like both sets of press-on nails. And this, I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look like it's that difficult to work with, but the mounting tape is super, super sticky. So if you're not using the right scissors, it might not cut very well. I mean, I had like like fine little kid scissors, but the first scissors I had, I think they were a bit dull, so that was just annoying. So anyway, start with your biggest, have them in order, like you know that the biggest goes right there and then your next one and so forth. And then yeah, try to align them nicely, because as they descend in size, you want them to kind of be like in the middle, so not one of them isn't too high or too low. So this is pretty much what it looks like after. And though I try to not touch it with my hand, I obviously did. And even when I was painting it, I might have on accident. So I just go back with an alcohol alcohol wipe, and then clean it off. I'm gonna have to get that little piece of glitter off of that one. But yeah, you don't want anything to be on them. You want them to be nice and clean and super shiny. And look how shiny it is. All I have is like my lights on, and you can just see how shiny these nails are. It's a amethyst color from iGel. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I actually had to cut down because I don't know. I'm just like, I guess I was in a little bit of rush, and I didn't even bother checking to see if it would fit in the bag. So I had to cut it down. I have like a cardstock cutter thing, so it just makes perfect lines for you if you need to cut it straight somehow. So yeah, so I just kind of curved it because it was still a little bit too big, and then just got it in there. But yeah, this is the packaging. You know, I'm obviously going to use like a poly mailer, but this is what it looks like. Yeah, so if you end up having any questions about press-on nails in general, let me know and I can make another video. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.